All right, so let's all stand up. And we'll start by shaking out the wrists. So this warm-up is going to be the same throughout. Sometimes we spend a little bit more time on certain exercises. Like for example, if I'm going to focus on legs more, I might do additional exercises to this warm-up. Elbows. And now relax your arms and use your knees, bounce up and down. You should feel your shoulders start to open up a little more. And you can twist to the sides. Okay, and now from here, you're going to twist your hips and let your arms follow. Okay, next is windmills. So you can do the full circle all the way around, or you can just twist to the sides and raise your arms and back and forth. All right, if you're going to do the whole thing, just twist the body, then twist in the other direction, drop down and continue. And reverse directions. And circle your hips. Okay, it looks like I can give out some information on my own classes, so I will do that at the end of the session. I'll put it in the chat box as well. And reverse. And keep your feet flat, circle the knees. So if you feel comfortable, you can make larger circles and twist to the sides, still going in the same direction. And reverse. Good. Ankles. Reverse. And switch feet. Reverse. Good. Feet together, interlock your fingers. Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale. Try to keep your shoulders down. And reach up. Feel free to go up on the balls of your feet if you feel comfortable. Just watch out. If you don't really have good balance, I wouldn't recommend this part. But if you can do it, it helps to lead the energy down to your feet. Now inhale and twist to one side and exhale. If you want to stretch your neck, you can turn your head and look back and continue breathing normally. And inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist to the other side. And switch. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, lean to one side. And switch. Inhale, exhale. Switch. And one more time. Back to the center, inhale, and exhale, relax your arms. We'll do some shoulder rolls. Inhale, bring your shoulders up, and exhale as you bring them back and down. And reverse directions. Inhale, shoulders go back and up. Exhale, bring them forward and down. Now alternate one shoulder. Inhale, exhale, and the other one. And just by paying attention to your breath, right, you make it a little bit more purposeful. And then if you can coordinate your breath with the movements, then you'll further feel more of a connection between your body and your breath. Now reverse directions. Inhale, bring your shoulder up, and exhale. Okay, from here, we're going to bend over. Just let your arms hang and shake your hips to loosen up your low back. And feel free to twist to the sides. And if you want, give another little shake. And put your hands on your thighs, slowly stand back up. We're gonna do one more exercise to kind of open up the hips a little bit more. And we're gonna go into a sort of a wider stance. Feet are past the shoulders, right? And now we're gonna shift the weight to one side, then twist our hips, then shift the weight to the other foot and twist. All right. So as you warm up into this, see if you can twist a little bit further. And we do this for two main reasons. One is to open up the hips, but also the knees and the ankle joints as well. We want to have those areas what we call soft or flexible. And another reason for doing this drill is to work on the feeling of balance and root. So as I shift my weight more into one foot, I think about rooting into the floor. You can think about exhaling as you push off one foot and load your weight into the other. Then inhale and exhale. And reverse directions. Good. All right. We're going to do a little bit more with the legs. Now we're going to go from our rocking position. So most of the weight, or a little bit more weight's on the back leg right now, about 60%. And now we're going to push off that back foot to shift forward into our front stance. Then push off that front foot to go back. And I want to try to stay the same height as if possible. I'm just shifting forward and back. Exhale as you go forward. Inhale as you come back. And now switch to the other side. I'm pivoting on the heels, turning the front toe in, back toe out. My back stance here. Inhale and exhale. Push to go forward. Inhale to come back. Okay, from here, we can move around if you have some space. I'm going to go towards the camera, but I'm going to step diagonally from my back stance. Inhale, exhale to go forward. Now I'm going to slide that back foot in as I inhale and step out. Exhale. Inhale. Try to find your footing, find your sense of root and balance. And exhale. Okay, so use the space that you have. If you don't have enough space to kind of walk around, you can just continue rocking back and forth. Okay. If we want to make it a little more challenging, we can do a drill that we did in the previous class, where we're going to lift up the knee and then exhale, extend forward. Then heel touches the floor, shift the weight forward, back foot comes in, knee comes up, and extend. You can keep that other leg slightly bent and even bend a little bit as you extend the front leg, right? So I can feel more connected to the ground. And step down. And finish the last one you're on. And relax. Okay. Now we're gonna stand in one place and work more on the upper body. And review some of the movements we did from the earlier classes. The first one, we're gonna start with palms facing down this way, about shoulder width apart. And we're gonna turn the palms in as we inhale, then lift the arms up, palms flat, exhale, and sink. Inhale. And exhale. For those of you who want to try to get the mind more involved, as you inhale, you can think about leading your energy up the spine. So coming from what we call the bio battery or dantian, right here at our center. Inhale, lead your energy up the spine. Exhale, down the arms and to the center of the palms. There's a point there. Okay. So inhale, energy goes up, out the arms to the palms. And exhale, sink. One more time. Good. Next one, we're going to inhale, close the chest and spine bow as the arms come up to the center. And open chest and spine bow. And exhale, arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale. And exhale. See if you can direct the movements from your chest and spine bows. From here, everything closes. That brings the arms down. Then you start to open up the spine bow. And then when you open up the chest bow, that's going to allow the arms to go out to the side. And close both again. Open the spine. And open the chest. You can also twist your hips to the sides. You're going to feel one side more compressed while the other one is going to be stretched out. And slowly turn to the other side. One more time. Good. Now reverse. Inhale, arms go out to the sides. Over the top of your head. Exhale. Inhale, think about leading the clean energy from around you. You're going to pour it through the top of your head, down your body. Use your hands to sort of guide the energy, slowly coming down, past your chin, down to the chest, stomach, down the legs, into the ground. And one more time for this pattern. Good. Next one, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Rotate the palms to face forward and exhale, extend the arms out. Inhale and exhale. Again, if you want to involve the mind a little bit more, inhale, lead the chi up the spine. And exhale, lead it out the arms to the palms. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And switching patterns now. This one's going to be a little bit more free. We're going to open and close the chest and spine bows again. This time allowing the arms to go out to the sides and back into the center. Open and close. So if you think this looks kind of like a bird flapping its wings, you are correct. This is part of our White Crane Qigong set. So when I say set, that means certain Qigong sets have different patterns that belong to the set. And so the other ones within White Crane are going to have other movements that look similar to a bird flapping its wings. The first 4 that we did are from our Tai Chi Qigong primary set. Inhale, arms go out. You don't always have to go wide either. Exhale, arms come back in. You can also change the heights if you want. Feel more of a stretch on one side. And finish this last one. And relax. Rock forward and back on the balls and heels of your feet. And I just want to finish with a brief summary. So again, Qigong is any practice that involves using the mind and the body in order to lead the Qi. And for example, the one that we just did with this white crane motion going out to the side, not only does it help you to sort of open up the joints and kind of move around a little bit, but in general, with Qigong theory, anytime there's a health issue, there's some stagnation somewhere. And this also relates to like cancer issues as well, because usually we're not moving something enough, right? So just by opening up here, we kind of open up the chest area. So this can help with breast cancer prevention, right? And other organs as well. So the more I twist, I stretch one side more while the other one gets compressed. There's just so many benefits. It's really hard to cover in a tiny bit of time, but think about like compressing also helps to massage the internal organs too, right? So any kind of movements here where you are opening and closing, you can start to feel a little bit more of a circulation for the Qi. Okay, so there is a question. Do you know where we can find these recordings? I think if Andrea can help answer that, I don't actually know. Let me just pause or stop the recording.